What a gorgeous day. I mean, these are the days you love to boondock. I'm still at Poverty Flats near Valley of Fire, but in the morning I'm going to head south, go into Arizona. But I just love it. I feel so refreshed here. Plus I just had a shave, a shower, and what's that third one? I put on a shirt. Just a few feet from my trailer, I found this, which the skeptic would say, oh, that's just a rock, because that's how skeptics talk, right? But I kind of think it's a dinosaur tooth, which means millions of years ago, dinosaurs used to boondock here, probably with Fred and Barney in the little Flintstone mobile. And Dino, of course. After my lesson in paleontology, I headed for Arizona. My first stop was Agua Fria National Monument, just about 60 miles from the center of Phoenix. The dirt road wasn't that bad, and I camped on a ridge with a really good view. Agua Fria was pretty neat, but this particular spot was kind of giving me the creeps. The dead cow in the bushes and the stash of tools in another bush. I think I'm going to go somewhere where there's a little bit better vibe. Just a few miles south of Agua Fria was a rest stop named Sunset Point. As I needed water anyway, I thought I'd check it out. But when I had a look at the viewpoint, I discovered a valley to the west. I could make out a little settlement and a few RVs as well, so I thought I'd check it out. Exit 248 was just a little downhill from the rest stop. The road was a little windy at places, but about 6 miles in, you come to the little hamlet of Bumblebee. According to the sign, there were 11 people, 32 horses, and 158 head of cattle. Not sure if they counted the head on the sign. It's a cute little spot, tucked into the hills of saguaro cactus. And right beside was BLM land. Lots of spaces, all free with a 14-day limit. So I found a spot and put up the trailer. You know, one thing I really hate doing is picking up after other messy campers. I wouldn't call them pigs because pigs are intelligent animals. I would just call them stupid, careless, and of poor breeding. But anybody that brings a large-sized Slurpee into the wilderness is probably not high in the food chain, in my opinion, anyway. Well, one piece of desert garbage that I found might actually be useful, and that's this kid's BMX bike. At least I hope it was desert garbage. I hope there's not some kid wandering around the desert with no way to go home, but let's assume it's garbage just to be on the happy side of things. In any case, I thought it would be really neat if I could take those wheels, and it's only theoretical, I don't have anything to base it on, and use it as a basis for a wind generator. So I'm going to steal the wheels and the rest is going to be properly disposed of, kid or no kid. I was really happy to find this clear mountain stream right on the edge of town. Well, I wouldn't be drinking that water because there's a lot of cows upstream, if you know what I mean. But it'd be great for having a shower with or just washing your hands. Well, I didn't find any bumblebees, but I did find this one cute insect, a morning cloak butterfly. It wouldn't seem like a desert if there wasn't something out there to stab you or rip a hole in your jeans. And of course, the evil of all cacti, the teddy bear cholla. I'm sure there are artists that would really appreciate the area, with flashes of color, the subtle textures of old wood, a little industrial waste, mix that in with some postmodern graffiti, and how about a little of the jet age for balance? But I like the stuff that seemed right out of an old John Ford movie. One of the main attractions to many are the Bradshaw Mountains and the little nuggets of gold that they can find there. While formerly a stagecoach stop, modern prospectors come in groves to sift, pick, and dig. You'd better be careful walking about those hills, as those old mine shafts are unprotected and it's a pretty steep drop to the bottom. If you follow County Road 59 to the northwest of Bumblebee, it'll take you to a junction. Follow the Crown King arrow and you'll be in for a pleasant surprise. About 9 miles past Bumblebee is the town of Cleator. Although described as a ghost town, I saw enough activity to say it certainly has the ghost town charm, but it also seems to be doing well because of one local landmark, the Cleator Bar. If your thirst is not for beer or whiskey, however, there's also a general store and a junk shop, and plenty of local color to absorb. But rumor had it that a storm was blowing in, so I hightailed it back to camp. There were mountains in behind there, but they've disappeared, which probably means the rains are coming. And there is a little bit of rain now. It's cold, it's wind, it's totally opposite what it was yesterday, but that's life on the road, I guess. Sounds like a good time to head southwest for the desert lowlands. Well, here I am, back in Quartzite, same spot, same teddy bear cholla, but a lot has changed, because now I have a bike. And a new roof lift. So one of the main reasons I'm in Quartzite is to do laundry. I'm actually going west, but I thought I'd pop into Quartzite. I originally intended to go to the RTR, at least pop in and say hello, but Amazon sort of screwed up my plans. I had a package waiting for me in Phoenix. It was supposed to be here Tuesday, and it didn't arrive until Friday, so by the time I got into RTR, it was already over. So sometimes with the best of plans, it just doesn't work out that well. But today is laundry day. It's getting kind of funky. Well, today was an exercise on how to be dumb. If it wasn't for the bicycle today, I would be really cranky. As it is, I'm pretty cranky and sore anyway. You because I actually walked about 12 miles today because I went to do laundry and I went back to my car and somehow I locked the keys in the car. Now, my plan B was that I made sure I had a spare set of keys in the trailer. Problem was, the trailer was 12 miles away, so I ended up having to walk back, get my bicycle, which I had the keys for the trailer, go on the bicycle 12 miles back to the laundromat, get the car, and come back. So it's kind of about 2.5 hours worth of stupidness, but I did learn something. If you're going to keep a spare key, keep it on the car, outside. So now I'm going to at least duct tape it inside a bumper or wheel well or something like that. So have it somewhere besides having it in the trailer, not having the trailer, because that didn't work. So to put dumbness in perspective, I'm here, but way in the background you see a small box. And if you enlarge that, you'll see another small box. And magnifying that, you still don't see my car, but I think you have a general idea as to how far I had to walk. Did I mention I also had to lug my bag of laundry? Now you may say, who would be dumb enough to walk all that way and not ask for a ride? Me. Because sometimes I have to be responsible for my own stupidity. And yes, I did walk every one of those miles. I could have thumbed a ride, I could have begged, but I didn't because I want to learn from my own experience, and it's going to get into that thick skull. Don't do it again. And it was awesome exercise. You wouldn't believe how many bolts you find on the side of the road from cars and trucks and all that stuff. You learn something every day, even out of your bad experiences. So I guess the thing is, it's okay to be stupid every once in a while as long as you learn something from it. And I think my feet learned something today. I'm pretty sure Shania Twain wrote a song about that. Don't be stupid, like Slim Potatohead. Leave his keys in the car and walk really far. But I'm pretty sure Shania did it a lot better. Well, that's it for this trip. I hope you enjoyed this and give it a thumbs up. Please check out my other videos as well, and always go where the road takes you.